the first challenge is always when you look at cleanup wiring, you have to look at what devices are there, because a lot of times people do it and then forget how to reconnect everything. So that's why I'm asking, like, okay, well, what's that cable for? What's that cable for? Because people forget, like, over the years, what happens is you just add devices, and then eventually that's how cable mess happens, right? So
yeah, I cleaned up already after I got rid of the sound.
Oh, it looks good, yeah.
Got rid of about 3 pounds of wires.
It looks good. And I think that's where these labels come into play, right? So now, what I like to do is I like to use my Mabel's labels. And I label the cords as best I can, so that way in the future, if you're adding or removing stuff, it's a lot easier to know what you're not messing up. So, for example, my wife, whenever if she's cleaning or dusting, if she gets her hand in a certain way, a cable unplugs. And because we have so many things, she can't figure out why the TV's not working. By cleaning it up and labeling it, it makes it a lot neater and easier to clean. If you're into cleaning. If you're not into cleaning, it's okay. No judgments. We don't judge here. You get like dust bunny growth strategy happening. That's good. And then the other thing is those 2 lamps that are sort of on that shelf. That's display, right?
Yes, they're hiding those cables.
They're hiding those cables. That's clever. That's awesome. That's awesome design. Is that some HGTV?
Let's go with that.
Let's go with that. Okay, so I won't fasten anything. What I'll try and use is best thing to try and use is tape, and that way, if you have to modify or change things later, we can do that.
Can anybody do this, Bob?
Yeah, it's not difficult to do. I think that the trick really is being able to figure out what devices need what cables.
Yeah.
And in some cases, you have extra wire and you don't even realize it.
Right.
And that's why it's important to, a lot of people, they'll pull the TV out and they'll just start taking stuff apart. We're actually going to look at it and see what connects to what and figure it out. In some cases, if you're not electronically savvy, it's good to take a picture and then mimic the picture when you come back. But because you have a pretty simple setup, it's an amplifier, a DVD, and an Apple TV, it won't be as difficult to emulate. And the speakers, I assume, which go around here.